So today we're going to do online music, and we are going to be covering a few different applications that you can use. So in this presentation, we are going to explain what online music is, the several different music apps that you can use, the paid subscriptions versus free versions, and common music application buttons. So how to use inside the app. So what is online music? Online music is music that can be played from your computer or your phone. It's online music can be listened through music playing apps or through radio apps. And some online music apps are only accessible with internet. So while other apps will let you download music to play offline. So that's going through the difference of paid and free versions. So online music advantages, you can listen to music from different nationalities, and some apps also allow you to listen to music at any time. You can make your own playlist or find a playlist that you enjoy that's already been made. And paid music can be sampled before it's bought, so you can decide whether or not you want to buy it. Some of the disadvantages are almost all apps require payment for full features. So there's, as we were saying before, the paid and the free version, and that's where the full payment features come in. You must be connected to internet at some point when you're using the app, even if it's just to download a song for when you're using it for offline use. And some other apps interrupt playlists to advertise and sponsor. So some of the radio applications. There are many radio applications available on all devices, and almost all radio apps are completely free. These radio apps allow you to listen to the radio on the go, and just like you would with an actual radio. You can listen to the radio channels and music locally, but they're also all around the world too, so there's a lot of different stations that you can listen to. So the four music applications that we're going to go over today are Apple Music, Google Music, which is on like Android phones, Spotify, and YouTube Music. There's almost always a music app pre-installed on each device, but there are also benefits to downloading a new app, which we will go over. So with Apple Music, that's on Apple devices. There's over 60 million songs available, and there's a maximum quality of 256 kilobits per second, which is just a way to measure the quality of sound comparison to like what you would hear on a radio. The free version is available, and there's also a full version, which is $10 a month, or there's family plans, which can cater to 6 devices, and it's $15 a month. Mm-hmm. And then there's Apple Music is also available on iTunes and through Apple and Android, sorry. So with Google Play, Cameron, did you want to go over this?
Yeah, I can go over that one, yeah.
Okay.
So with Google Play Music, it has over 35 million songs available to you. The maximum quality, 320 kilobits per second. So in that comparison already, Apple Music has a bit more song choice, but the listening quality is a little bit better on Google Play Music. There's a free version available, and a full version is again $10 a month, and for $15 a month for a family plan, so very similar to Apple Music. And Google Play is available on your laptop, on Apple and Android devices.
Alexa, did you want to cover Spotify?
Yep. So Spotify has over 50 million songs. It can be downloaded on your tablet or your phone. It has a maximum quality of 320 kilobits per second. There is a free version available, and the full version is $10 a month and $15 a month for family plans, which covers up to 6 devices. So similar to your last two that we looked at. Spotify is available on computer and both Apple and Android devices.
And Iona, did you want to cover the YouTube Music?
Yep. So YouTube Music has a pretty wide range of songs that it can view, given that almost anyone can post music on there unofficially. The maximum quality is quite comparable with the first option, which was Apple Music. A bit on the lower end, but still good to listen to. A bit lower than Google Play and Spotify. For the family device plan and the per month, it's the same as the other options, $10 for one person or $15 for 6 devices. And it's available on a wide variety of devices, such as your computer, your Apple, or your Android phones.
So now to talk about the free and versus the full versions of the applications. So all the listed music apps are available for free on all devices, and they all have the same pricing plans for their full version and family deals. Why is one app preferable over the others? This is because each app gives different features for their free versus full version. So each one will come with different options and availabilities within the app. So Apple Music Free. Apple, for the free version, it allows you to listen to any music you buy or upload to your device before buying it. You can listen to specific radio channels, and you can also follow a music artist or listen to Apple Music stations with advertisements. And with the paid version, you can listen to unlimited songs and from catalogs. The music store is available to play offline, and you can skip songs on the radio stations. You also have access to premium songs and playlists that you wouldn't have on the free version, and you would also have all the account features from the free version. So next is the Google Play. So if Cameron, if you want to jump back on.
Yeah, so similarly to Apple Music for your free account, like we said, upload your songs. You can subscribe to podcasts through Google Music. And then you can listen to Google Play Music radio channels that are exclusive to that application. And a paid account, the difference on-demand listening to Google Play's catalog. So I would assume it's something like Apple Music playlists that are created that you can listen to. Store music to play offline. So that means you don't need an internet connection to listen to your music. So if you want to go out on a walk and listen to it, that's available. Advertisement-free music. So if you're listening to music, ads won't pop up in between songs, which can be annoying. And YouTube Music is included in all the free account features that were previously mentioned.
Yep. So on your Spotify account, if you have a free account, you can listen to algorithm selected playlists freely with regular advertisements. So you're going to encounter like a lot of commercials almost is what it will seem like. You can listen to any playlist on shuffle, but you have limited skips. So if you don't like a song, there's only so many times you can click next. And then you can like and share personal playlists. Whereas, a paid account allows you to listen to music entirely advertisement free, so there'll be no interruptions. You can listen to any song or playlist without limitations. You can store songs and or playlists for offline listening, and all free. One second, something's popping up here. And all free account features.
Okay, and lastly is YouTube Music. I don't know if you want to.
So for YouTube Music, you can listen to basically all of the music that's on there for free. You cannot move between different screens. If you're looking on your phone, for example, you can't reply to a message from someone or look through your pictures at the same time as you're trying to listen to your music because you're bouncing through screens. So that's something that you might want to consider if you want to multitask when you're listening to music. Maybe you would need a full account rather than a free account for this one. Also, you will have advertisements that tend to pop up at the beginning, maybe sometimes even in the middle of a song, depending on how long it is. If you're listening to Beethoven's Symphony, some of them get pretty long, so you might have an advertisement in the middle. And many of the songs have video. So if video is something that's important to you, watching any kinds of music videos, then YouTube is pretty much a very good bet on that end compared to the other ones who I think don't offer videos at all. Whereas if you're going to switch to a paid account, you can bounce between the screens, as I mentioned before, so you can multitask when you're listening to music. And by multitask, I mean multitasking on your phone. You can listen. You won't have the problem of having the advertisements pop up. And you do also have Google Play Music included in this, which is something I'm just learning now. So I guess you have a bit more variety there in the music. So basically, this would be a good bet for you if you're very interested in YouTube in general. Would be a good bet for you if you prefer having access to videos to look at. But one negative aspect of this that I forgot to mention is also that you can't make your own playlists. So you can't select specific songs to listen to and group them together based on, for example, your mood or genres or stuff like that. You have different playlists already set out for you, so you kind of navigate within those.
So we're just going to talk about free trials really quickly. So if you're not sure about if you want to purchase a full version, but you have the free account, most applications offer a free trial for maybe a month or 3 months that allows you to try out the full version and the perks of having the full version. So if you want to pay for a music app subscription, but you want to know which app you like, you can start a free trial just to see which ones focus best to what you're looking for. And free trials allow you to try the paid version of an app for free. Like I said, for a set amount of time. So sometimes it's usually 1 month, sometimes it's 3 months. And when starting a free trial, you should write down the last day that you can cancel for free. So like what we were saying back on the last slide, that like you should mark the day that you sign up so you know when the next payment date is going to be, so you can cancel in time so they don't automatically charge you after your free trial. So if you don't cancel your subscription, then you will be paying for an app that you might not be using, and you might not realize that you're getting charged. So we were saying like it's important to make sure you cancel before your payment date to make sure that you're not getting charged. And this is one of our last slides. So this is to show some of the common buttons that show up on a screen when you're listening to music. So just note that not all of the buttons are going to be the same for every app that you're using. So this main blank square that's kind of gray in the middle, the big one, that's the one that's going to show you the album cover or like a little snip video of what's going on, like kind of like the music video, but it's only going to be like 5 seconds and I'll just keep repeating. But that's going to be there in that centerpiece. Above it is going to be the name of what's playing, so the song and then the artist right below it. To the right of it, there's like a little music note, which is the current playlist that you're listening to. So you can tap that and it'll show you all the songs that are added to that playlist. And then you can change the song easy like that. Or there's another option that I will get to. So beside the music note, there's like this triple dot vertically, and that is your options button. So if you click that, it'll give you an option for what you can do in that screen. So if closer down to the bottom of the screen, there is 2 arrows that are shaped like a square. Those ones are a repeat button. So that means when you're listening to your music, if you have that on, you can hear a song that has already played, and it will play again throughout your playlist. And the one on the opposite side of the screen has 2 arrows going as a cross from each other. That one's a shuffle button. So that one, your playlist won't go in order. It will like jump from different songs within the playlist, so it's not particularly song by song, if that makes sense. Sorry. So if you can see the little orange line that has like a bubble on it, and it's kind of going across halfway through the screen, that is your progress bar. So how far your song is into the whole length of it. So for example, if this was the song we were listening to, Beethoven Symphony, that bar shows that it's only 14 seconds into the song out of a whole minute and 16 seconds. There's a little pause button. It's the big orange button at the very bottom middle of the screen. So that one is your pause button or play. So if you tap that, that will pause the music. And then if you tap it again, it will start playing the music again. To the left of it, there's an arrow and then a line on its left side. That is a button to click back to your previous song that you were just listening to, or to start over the song that you're currently listening to. And then the thumbs up beside that on the left is to like the song, which usually shows that you have interest in the song. And then this, for some apps, can change the algorithm of the music that they suggest on the app to what you might like. So this helps create playlists that the apps gives you to find more music that you like. And just for a note, this example is a Google Play and similar to Apple version. Spotify, instead of doing thumbs up, they'll use a heart that you would click to show that you like it. So going from the right of that big pause button at the bottom, there's an arrow with a line on the right side of it. That means to go to your next song that you want to play that's in the list. And then the thumbs down is to show that you don't like the song, and it won't very often come up again that you have to listen to it.
Would it automatically advance to the next song, or do you always have to press that?
No, it will automatically advance for most music. YouTube Music, sometimes you have to click depending on the version that you're using, whether the free or the full paid version. But with everything else, it would always automatically go to your next song. But if you're halfway through the song that you're currently listening to and you just want to change it, you can click that next song button and it'll just automatically go to the next song.